This podcast is sponsored by Eric's Concrete Pavers, Rockhouse Masonry, and Tahoe Pervious Pavements. When it rains, it drains.
This is a glimpse into my life. Life with Eric.
Eric's here.
And I'm Kiley.
And I'm Eric.
Okay, I think we know who you are.
Oh. Why are you looking at me like that?
Thought you were starting it.
I am starting it.
Waiting.
We started this podcast 3 times now because I spilled my fucking drink all over the table, and I have baby ice, and it went everywhere, all because I was trying to get to my computer.
Because you have caveman hands?
Yeah, that too. and I'm uncoordinated, obviously.
And I also just learned that you are not ever going to be the one that starts off the podcast.
Why?
Because you just failed.
Right, I was just waiting for you to start.
You
Always.
said you
always
were
need
gonna
to
start.
You always need to start the podcast.
I
That's just
learned
how it
that.
works.
I put it in your corner and you couldn't handle it.
I'm running all these buttons.
Okay,
It's a lot of freaking buttons.
You
to
run
run
one button at a time, about every 10 minutes.
Right, but it takes my brain parts, and that's all I can handle.
Apparently, that's all your hands can handle.
But yeah, so Kylie's a bit hungover.
I'm not
Let's just admit
hungover.
it.
That's the thing,
No,
is
you're-
I'm not hungover. I'm
you're-
tired because I day drank, stopped drinking, and now I'm like in that weird like tired place.
Right, you're leaving me out of everything.
Leaving you out of everything.
Yeah, last night you left me out of everything.
Okay, I didn't leave
I stayed
you out
home
of
and
anything.
sat in my chair and just sat there. And then today you leave and you went drinking last night with your friend, and then I'm laying in my chair today you went drinking in the morning.
Well,
and so by the time you get home, you're too tired for anything.
Okay. One today was a baby shower. Did you want to go to a baby shower?
No, I don't want to go anywhere. I'm just
That's
saying.
not leaving you out. One, you weren't even invited today.
Right. I didn't want. I'm not like I want to go to a baby shower, but I'm saying that.
And would you have come over to Carr's house had I invited you?
Yeah. You told me Rob's probably not there.
I didn't. Because he wasn't there when I talked to her on Thursday night, so I didn't think. I was like, oh, maybe he's out of town.
So I would have actually. I would have actually considered that last night.
I didn't know that.
But I
assumed you would just say no, so
you're
didn't.
You're kind of drinking at weird times this weekend, and.
Okay, a Friday night at 6:30 is not a weird time, and a brunch is also not a weird time.
It's
to
kind
have
of a weird
mimosas.
time because it's not with me, I guess. But
okay.
But I'm just like,
this sounds like a personal jealousy problem.
it's not jealousy.
drinking
It's just
without you.
where am I at? Am I the little lonely man sitting on the bench somewhere?
I guess the past 24 hours, yes.
Right. I'm getting my back's cramping. I'm laying in that my recliner chair so long.
It's been 24 hours.
My fingertips and thigh is numb.
You also told me last night that you were so tired you couldn't even go to the gym with me. So why would I expect you to come over to a friend's house?
Yeah, you shouldn't. But I was just, I didn't know you were getting home at midnight.
I didn't either.
Yeah,
I did not
you
plan
get
on
home
that.
a little before that. So
I
went
didn't
to bed.
even know it was that late. I looked at the clock and I was like, "Oh my god, I gotta go."
Right. I mean, you didn't have to go. I was just sleeping, but.
I needed to go.
But yeah, I didn't care. I did nothing. Maybe are we gonna go out to dinner after this?
If we can get done in a timely fashion and the restaurants are still open.
Oh, okay. We're doing it kind of late, folks.
This is also take 2. Otherwise, maybe we would have been done a little sooner.
What the hell?
And I didn't have to clean the carpet.
But anyway,
Anyhow.
yeah, we go to dinner. You buy me dinner. You buy me dinner to make up for the loneliness.
What? I don't have to buy dinner.
Do you even bring a wallet to dinner?
Sometimes
Yeah.
I don't.
No, mostly not.
I drive, you buy. That's how it works.
That's true. I don't drive on the weekends.
Maybe I shouldn't drive on this weekend.
You shouldn't be driving at all this weekend.
No,
either way.
I was actually
you
really
doing?
good at cars.
You took an Uber home, right?
I didn't, but I was
you
really
didn't?
good.
Oh.
And I only had, I think 3 glasses started from that 6-hour span.
Yeah. What did you do at the baby shower? Would you have shots at this baby shower?
No, we just had mimosas.
You go
and
home
so
about died.
I had some mimosas, and then I started drinking. Both times I started drinking water. So
Yeah, but you lay down, and you're
like,
kind of mean when you lay down. You're like, I need to nap.
do you want to know
And I'm
why? Do
kinda-
you want to
Why
know
are you
why?
so mean?
Which
Just
I think
say I'm kind of drunk and I gotta lay down,
No, I wasn't kind of drunk though. That was the
or
thing.
whatever you
I
are.
was just
I'm
tired.
just tired.
Because I think every wife, significant other can relate to this. When you're like, oh, this is nice. Like I lay down, it's kind of quiet. Your significant others or even child is off doing something, taking care of themselves. And right as you're...
Are you calling me a child?
No.
That's exactly what you're calling
right
me.
as you fall asleep, they come in and like, hey, what are you doing? And you're like, oh my God, I was just about to
I'm like my papa in the old
Slumber
folks' home, lonely.
nicely.
No one visits me. I sit there and I smell like piss.
Okay, that's a whole other problem. But and so you got me right at that moment where I'm like,
And what if I
come
needed? What if
on.
I needed my catheter bag changed? Where would you be? I'd be laying there.
I would
by
set
myself.
a timer and I would come home and change your catheter bag.
And then go back out.
Right. I have a feeling if I needed to change your catheter bag, I'd be drinking a lot more.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. Yeah. That's true. You put me in a old folks home, probably.
I might.
Would you put me in an old folks home?
Only if
We're-
I personally couldn't
if-
care for you.
If I lost my, if I got dementia or something.
I mean, as long as I could care for you still. I mean, it probably depends how active my lifestyle was.
I mean, you gotta, at least like dress me up, make me look good and stuff, and be in an old folks home.
Yeah.
If I had dementia, maybe I get that. Yeah.
Yeah. I would do what I could.
Okay.
If I couldn't do it,
you'll
then
change my piss bag.
I
then.
mean, oh yeah, I don't know about a diaper.
You have to wipe my ass. Like I pull my legs up behind my head and you wipe my ass.
I mean, you can't even pull your legs up by your head now. You think you're gonna be able to do that when you're old?
I would have to get on all fours, I think.
Oh my god!
I would have to get on all fours and you have to come up behind me.
Good lord!
Digging on in there.
Ew. Might have to hire a nurse for that one.
Just do what my mom does to her dogs. Get some Windex, spray it on my
Oh
asshole,
God.
wipe it
Yeah,
up.
deal.
Yeah.
Just spray, just
If you-
like power
if you-
hose your asshole.
No, if you spray the Windex on long enough, it'll start to just drip off and you just wipe it up.
This is
It'll loosen all the
disgusting.
dingleberries.
Oh my god!
That's what my mom does to her dogs.
I know.
Because Bella, God rest her soul, she had a flat
She didn't have a
asshole kind of.
tail.
She didn't have a tail. It was just kind of like a hole.
You just saw, you just saw her.
They shouldn't
hole.
have butt cheeks either. Just a
Well,
flat.
dogs don't
a
typically
flat
have butt
do
cheeks.
dogs have butt cheeks?
No.
I can't think. They just have
No,
holes.
They just have tails.
Oh, so Bella didn't have a tail.
yeah,
So she just had a hole.
right.
And so my mom would just, as she passed by, would shoot it with some Windex
She
to,
totally
to
would.
soften up the dingleberries.
There was one day she was out of Windex and she used it like the Dawn like power spray, like dishwashing
It's like
soap.
sudsed up on
Yeah.
their assholes. Well, that's one way to clean them.
I mean,
Yeah, so if you got to use
and
that,
I wonder,
I'm fine
I'm
if you
wondering
use that on
if
me.
there's any correlation between the kidney failure and the Windex use.
Yeah, maybe.
Just
I don't
throwing
know.
it out there.
Maybe. Don't let my mom hear that. She'll get all
She just,
upset.
I don't hope not. I
Yeah.
just thought of that.
Yeah.
Hasn't been something I've been thinking about.
Well, how else are you supposed to clean it?
Flushable wipes.
On a dog?
Yeah.
Oh. You said
Why
the
not?
scissors snip off the little dingleberries.
Oh, they were like stuck to hair?
Well, I don't know. I don't
Oh.
know. I actually don't know the details. Who knows?
You didn't help her?
No.
Oh, okay.
You know what? That's why I have dog trauma. I hated when my mom left town. I had to feed the dog. She used to feed them these gross, like, I would call them like a cheeseburger in a plastic wrap, kind of, and you it's like a Gaines burger, I think they call them, or something like that. It was a burger. It was dog food
like a patty?
and shaped as a patty, but it kind of crumbled out. Then we'd have to put.
Was it like warm or cold? Or like room temperature?
Yeah, warm room temperature.
So you just like pulled it out of the pantry, let's say.
Yeah, pulled it out of the pantry, opened the plastic. It was a little round patty all put together, and you would crumble it up. And then my mom would make me put a piece of American cheese and break the piece of American cheese on top, and then we put on a paper, no dog bowl, paper. We put on a paper plate.
Paper plate.
So each dog got their own paper
Oh
plate.
my
and
God, I guess
that's-
it's easy
yeah.
cleanup.
No, and then when you clean it up, you throw the
okay.
paper plate away.
Huh.
Yeah.
Like how many
there was no recycling in those days.
how many like years of dogs did this happen for?
As long as I can remember.
Oh.
But the worst thing is they would go out of town,
And then
and me and Gretchen would be home. We'd fight and be like, "Oh, who's gonna feed the dogs?"
you've had them twice
I
a day.
hated. I guess.
Not when they were out of town.
Well, our town was just once a day.
They just need to
No,
know.
it was twice. It was twice a day. I think in the morning and the evening. But yeah, dog trauma. That's why. That's why I hate feeding dogs. Right there.
I was gonna say Tinka was easy to feed, but she wasn't. She had like oils and pills and
No.
shredded cheese.
Nowadays, Skylar works at an animal hospital. Every dog, they got like 100 dogs.
Oh yeah.
And every dog that comes in, she says, has a
Has a
different meal. And
oh,
some
yeah.
dogs have like duck heads,
Yeah, it's crazy.
and some dogs have really finicky meals, and
Yeah,
some dogs people just
mhm.
dump a can in. You know, it's
Ugh.
just like whatever.
No,
If it-
yeah, Harp used to eat like rabbit patties with his.
That just sounds disgusting.
I don't know.
Rabbit patties.
I mean, for a dog, it sounds great.
Yeah, I guess. But some people will cook their dog food.
I have
and
done that.
I know. People meaning you.
Right. I mean, I only did it when she wasn't feeling good.
Yeah, but some people are crazy though. Some people are like
I know, feed them human food.
Yeah, feed them human food, but they'll make it.
Or like,
yeah.
I guess like it's usually like meat and like a veggie or something.
Yep. I mean, that's good. Spoiled dogs. Where Skylar is down there, it's
yeah.
Laguna Beach
They probably
and all
have
that.
like Doug chefs.
Yeah. She was like, someone's bringing their 4 Frenchies in to get their fingernails clipped and stuff the other day.
People do that here though because it's such a pain to. I don't know if you've ever cut dogs' nails. It's a nightmare.
Yeah. I've been hit in the face by Tika's blood when you snip your nail too close and the thing bled, then she runs all over the house and bleeds all over the house.
I know,
if you cut a dog's nail too close, it bleeds for fucking
yes,
ever.
Yes, it does. You have to super glue them.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's why I got that little belt sander. Not a belt sander. little
rotisserie.
Yeah.
What did River used to use that for? Did he do his nails or something?
I sure hope not, because it would like rip your nail. It's like
maybe he was always just. Oh, maybe he was always just
playing with it. I think I had to hide it a lot.
Anyway, dear, we're railing off track here, but you were at a baby shower this morning.
Yes, I was
drinking at a baby shower.
Yes.
Was the bride drink? Oh, it's not.
This is not a bride.
It's not I'm thinking a bridal shower.
Yeah, bridal showers normally the bride does drink.
The pregnant mom, was she
the
drinking?
mom to be.
She could have a drink. She could have one drink. Big deal.
I don't believe she was.
No?
I'm going to say no.
Nowadays,
a strong no.
Nowadays, so you drink.
And her husband's a cop, so
weird.
probably not.
There's nothing to do with it.
No. I don't think so, no. I'm going to say no.
I'm not going to have a drink because my husband's a cop. That doesn't make sense.
I know.
I mean, if you're going to drive, maybe, but.
Well, she was driving. Her other kids.
Yeah, it's great. That's true.
Yeah, right.
Who knows? So, how was the food? Was there good food?
Yeah.
I always ask how the food was.
We had any locals would know what it is. Porta subs sandwich tray.
Well, I mean, that's okay.
Yeah, which I was laughing because.
Okay, let me hear that. Did they have the mayo on it or on
the
side?
No, separate. You made your own.
Okay, that's fine then.
Yeah. I was laughing because Danica, my other cousin.
Yeah.
She got so like hopped. I'm like, where have you been? And then she gets the sandwich, and I'm like,
was it loaded with mayo?
No. I'm like, how you feeling right now? And she's like, sweating. I need to eat the sandwich.
Was she hungover?
Yeah.
Everybody at the whole baby shower is hungover.
This is like perfect hangover food. I don't know if you've ever had porta subs when you're hungover. It's great.
Yeah.
So I was like,
classic
this is perfect.
sub sandwich. Let's call it.
And she's
folks.
like, this is perfect.
You know who
loves porta subs?
Loves porta subs?
I'm not sure. I could be one of two.
I'm pretty much sure he loves any sub sandwich. Mr. Joe.
Hey everybody, this is Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders. You want a custom home from a Southern California premier home builder? Call me, Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders. 310-465-3347.
Joe eats anything.
Anything?
He really does. He's he loves everything. Like if you cook him, everything is always good.
That's good.
Yeah.
To know.
Well, I grew up in Boston, and they had a lot of kids and stuff. So if you didn't get your food in time, you don't eat.
I mean, as an adult, though, you can be a little more picky if you'd like.
No, you're still the same way.
Okay. I did bring you home a cookie from the baby shower.
Oh, you did? Why didn't you give it to me?
It's in my purse. I forgot.
Because you fell asleep?
Yep. I was too tired to give it to you.
Okay, I want that. I always remember when you gave your sister's baby shower for her years ago.
Which one?
I don't know. Okay. Did you give her two? I don't
yes,
even know.
Yes, I did, because she has 2 kids.
I know. It was after the baby shower, me and your dad come and pig out.
Oh, yeah. I think that was Brecken's.
Yeah.
I went I have a problem. I go all out on these showers, so I always have tons of food.
Yeah, food's good. Food's good. You know what's the weird thing is showers now women have wedding shower. Is it called
a bridal shower?
Thank you, brides. Yeah, women have a bridal shower.
That's why you've had so many brides.
And men have. Tell me about it. How many bridal showers have I been to or been about?
I don't.
I actually haven't been in any of them.
I was gonna say.
But anyway,
anywho.
Oh, that's the worst thing too. People have like baby showers where the guys got to come.
It's a new thing.
Fucking torture.
A new trend these days.
The guys the guys go to Vegas. The girls have a baby shower.
To do like a couple's baby shower.
Right, it happens. I get it. But
it's
anyway,
common, or it's more popular these days.
But I wish I could take a little. In my days, older days, the women would have a bridal shower and the men would have a bachelor party.
They still have that.
And they still have that. But now the women have added a bachelor party on.
Right.
Why?
Well, because the bridal shower is like, where it's not just like your friends, it's like your family members, your grandma.
Okay. Got it.
Your
got it.
husband to be's grandma. Our life died. And so, it's a more formal event, if you will. Like, you're not taken a beer bong in the corner,
No, I totally get it, but that means they should eliminate the bridal shower and just have 2 bachelor parties.
But then
or
you get like
bachelorette
gifts
parties.
and stuff off your registry.
Right.
Because like your aunts
so
and your mom and your
confused.
grandmas, they want to like give you start like your home with plates and shit.
No, I get that.
And so
I get
it's-
that. But what do girls do at bachelorette parties?
Get drunk.
They get drunk, and any stray guys that are in like the bar or stuff, they have contests where they like say,
Fling
Give me
your
some
penis straw at
underwear.
people.
yeah, give me some underwear.
Yeah, there's
or give
like,
me, scavenger hunt.
scavenger hunt. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
they all do that.
sometimes
If
is
you go to
yeah.
Nashville, there's bachelor parties
Right.
everywhere, bachelorette parties.
So
everywhere.
it's like I had my formal event with my family members that don't see the wild side of me, and then
then you let loose.
you let loose with
Right.
your lady friends.
It just seemed weird to me. But now I get it. But
I
you
mean,
know,
not all
way
of us
back,
get
it was
hammered
like,
with our parents.
I do.
So
Actually, I go out with my parents all the time.
I know you do.
Oh no, we do. What am I saying? We do all the time.
So it's
I called my mom before the podcast here, and I said, "Hey, be down at my house, hour and a half. You're on the podcast." She goes, "Ah, I'm not going to be on the podcast again."
Okay, what
Or,
time?
yeah, what-
Did she say?
yeah.
Oh,
No, she was not happy. It's like she's like, no, I'm not being on the podcast, but we'll have her for a guest in a few weeks or something.
oh, she was she wasn't feeling it today.
No.
Oh, did
What?
she stay out too late last
She'll
night?
come to the bachelorette party, wherever that is.
She for
She'll be
sure
there-
would.
She'll be there in 2 seconds.
Right,
She loves bachelorette parties.
she does.
Do bachelorette parties get male strippers? No.
They have, yeah.
Like you hire a cop that comes and
Yep.
strips everything
Mhm.
down. That's what I was going to be one year. That's if I had to pick another career, that would be it.
Okay.
I would dress up my tool belt
Ew.
and my tank top,
Okie doke.
and I would come and sit on your
No.
lap and do some moves.
Ew. No.
Why ew?
First of all, I mean,
My cousin Michael was a stripper. He used to do all that stuff. He used to wear
I
G-string
mean,
underwear
oh
too. By the way, it
boy.
was so gross.
you
He
have
looked
to
disgusting.
do a lot of hair removal.
I do. I don't have any hair at all.
All those leg hairs,
My
your
asshole's squeaky clean.
butthole. I mean, your butt cheeks, not your butthole.
Yeah, I don't have any hair on my ass.
You probably do. You have to do a lot of hair removal first.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah,
And
I don't know.
it's just I mean,
you know what though?
I
Girls like
personal-
hair. You don't need to remove it.
I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of male strippers, and everyone that I've been privy to, I just didn't do anything for
A male
me.
stripper should be natural and have hair.
They don't.
Big old muff down there coming
Okay,
out of the
how come
Speedo.
women can't be natural?
They can.
Okay.
It's fine with me. It's
Mhm.
called 70s bush.
Okie dokes.
Actually, it's called not. It's called
hanging
80s.
hanging
It's
out of
called
your thong,
80s. It's called 80s bush.
just hanging out. What about like armpit hair?
Yeah, whatever. It's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
No, I
Mhm.
lie.
I know.
If I go to a deli or something and someone has if I go to a deli
Why are you?
and order a sandwich.
I understand where this is coming from, but it's the worst example ever.
Okay,
But
if I go to a deli, and let's just call it the deli at Alpine Meadows. If you go in there, all the girls are kind of attractive girls. And they wear tank tops, but they have huge muff coming out of their armpits.
I don't know if you'd call that muff.
I don't know what
Coming
you
out of
call
your
it.
armpit.
I mean, it's nowadays it's actually pretty popular by the younger.
But you don't
generation
want
here,
your
the millennials.
sandwich maker to have that.
Just in case.
So are
I
you
d- I-
telling
I
me
don't
that
really want my
if I
sandwich
grow
maker to have
my
that.
armpit hair out, I don't have to make you dinner anymore?
You can make me dinner, just not sandwiches. If you-
Oh, all
you
right.
can't make me sandwiches. But
Well, I don't really make you those now, so.
now you just make me chicken. It's so funny. You were talking to
Oh
me the
my
other day.
gosh.
You make chicken and
I
put it in a
made
thing. and,
I
and-
made chicken for dinner, and I made
Right.
extra chicken for you to bring to lunch the next
And what's
day.
the big deal? I get it.
So
I like leftover chicken. I always
no,
say
and
make
that's
2 or
not
3
a big
extra
deal.
breasts
That's
because
fine.
I like breast.
Okay. And so I'm like cleaning up, and you're just eating, like walking back into the kitchen, like snagging bites of chicken still. I'm like, what are you doing? You're like, oh, just having a snack.
Yeah, it's no
Who
carbs, low
snacks
carbs.
on chicken?
My dad probably does. I'll guarantee you he
Like,
does.
Grab
In
some
fact,
nuts.
I had a piece of chicken before I came in to do this
Oh my
podcast.
God.
Just a little piece,
Just a little chicken
little snack. Yeah. Hey, it's better than eating a cookie or something, or
I mean, I guess,
a
but
Reese's cup.
we just had finished dinner, and you're snacking on chicken.
I know.
You're like,
I
what?
know.
I snack on it all the time. I always will come in the fridge and have a snack of chicken.
What were you saying to me when I was snacking on the chicken? I was singing that song
You were singing
R-E-S-E-C-P.
R-E-S-P-C-T. Respect. You're singing respect.
RESECP.
Yeah.
Don't know what you mean to
Which
me.
now I'm slightly concerned. Do you know how to spell respect?
Yeah, RESPECT.
Good, great.
Can't you seem mean to me?
Not the words.
Or whatever. I don't even know.
But yeah, you were singing this
You
rendition
had
of.
so much enjoyment.
I
from me
don't
singing
know what
that.
what words you're making up, letters you're throwing out there, but you did end the word respect with ECP, which is your company.
Oh, RESECP. Eric's
guess
Concrete Pavers.
If you need a new theme song, then you can just use that.
Yeah, that's perfect. Actually, we had to start the podcast like that. That'd be perfect for the podcast.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
a song that doesn't make sense.
Be perfect. Life with Eric podcast is brought to you by Petrilla Concrete Construction
Excuse me.
and doTERRA. Oh my God, I have a hard time. doTERRA Essential Oils. You can get those from Aislinn Mueller at This Essential Life is her handle, and
Yeah,
get some oils from her.
get
Why
some
not?
oils. I dig
Why
'em.
not?
You should. They're handy.
Hey, I put it up on social media. I have a couple hats left. Hit me up, and I'll give you a hat for free.
Sorry.
And a couple
For free.
A couple things that happened to us on social media. There's a girl, and she left a post. We put it on our story, and
Okay, explain
What-
who the girl is.
we met her at the Monkey. Her and her sister. Now I gotta say her sister.
Well, we talked about her and her sister. We just didn't know anybody's. We didn't know her
sister's name
sister's
is her sister's name is Caroline. And you know what?
Yes.
I'm officially mentioning your name, Caroline, so you don't feel left out with your sister. But I didn't know your name. I knew your sister's name, and I kept saying it's Johanna.
And I keep saying it's Joanna. So if you would like to get back and clarify,
Can you
for
clarify that?
us,
Because it's JOHAN. Is that Joanna or Johanna?
I say Joanna, but I would like you to clarify that for us.
Yeah. Either way, we still like you.
We do.
Yeah. Either way, and we appreciate the comments. We appreciate the pictures all over the internet. And
Pictures
she's
all
like-
over the internet.
she's like, I'm not the bitch on the plane.
You
I'm,
are
I'm
not
the
the
girl
bitch
that's
on the
25
plane.
minutes in, and what were we saying? She was saying something about shit or whatever. But you know, most of our listeners like to talk about shit, I think.
Okay. Well, they like to apparently listen
Right.
about shit. Listen to us talking about shit.
Yeah. I'm trying not to talk about shit as much because my mom doesn't want me to.
You're not doing
She
a
does-
great job at it.
Yeah, she does not want me to. I had an idea. I had a thought though.
What?
You know how they're having the war in the Russia's attacking Ukraine or
Ukraine.
or whatever it's called. I can't think of the name of it now. Ukraine.
Do I need to take you to a neurologist?
Ukraine. Ukraine.
Oh my lord.
Oh my God.
Okay.
And
Yes.
and the president Lewinsky or whatever his name is.
Zelensky.
President Monica Lewinsky.
Zelensky. It's like on Tommy Boy.
Yeah, so President Zelensky. What's his name?
Zelensky.
President Zelensky on Tommy Boy.
Like that Tommy Boy.
That guy was a comedian or an actor, and he's now
President.
president of the country, and he's like sticking and saying, "Yeah, everybody fight," and then Putin is attacking them with
I
missiles.
mean, I
and
think
stuff.
everybody knows what's happening, and I don't think we need a breakdown.
No, we don't need a breakdown, but I was talking to my mom,
Oh no.
and I had an idea. If Putin really wanted to take him out, you fly my mom to Russia, and you fill the bombs up with her chemical farts, and I swear you could gas everybody out. You gas everybody out of the building, and then you nail them.
Is this like the modern day Agent Orange?
Yeah, it's like it's my mom. It's the chemical fart. You could blast them out of there.
Are we gonna find out in a few years that your dad has like lung damage?
Oh, he for sure does. But I was talking to my mom, and she's, "Oh, don't say that on the pod." I said, "Yeah,
But you did.
you should. Yeah, you should do that."
No, but you should.
And I had another thought. You should be a speed skater. I told her.
Actually,
you
she
have
wouldn't be
turbo
bad.
power. I could be a speed skater. I think.
Oh, because your farts would push you further.
Yeah, a little extra.
I have a feeling you'd end up like shitting in those tight little uniforms.
I
so.
blow a hole right in the back of
Right.
that thing.
Like, oh, he's got a leak, guys.
Weird thing. Speaking of the Olympics, I don't even want to talk about the Olympics because it's way over. But there was
is.
that guy.
Oh my
His name was River.
His name is River.
His name is River.
Yeah.
And we attracted to it because our son's name is River, and River had this like mustache, and he took
the
off
skier.
the skier.
Might I add?
Yeah, my son. Yeah, River doesn't have a mustache. The skier has a mustache, and he took off his helmet.
They
and
were
everything,
doing like the team races.
doing an interview, and he had a big boogie hanging
Hanging
from his
on his
mustache.
mustache.
We were dying. We
I
couldn't
was
stand it.
dying.
We're like pausing the TV. and-
Thankfully, no, we were at a bar, so we didn't pause the TV.
is that where we saw it?
Yeah, we were at Twisted Fork.
Oh yeah.
And you could tell the camera guy spotted it and like pulled back real fast.
Like shit, he's got a booger.
Yeah.
Cut.
They didn't cut. They had to pull back because he was talking.
They pulled back so the booger looks smaller.
It's true.
That's my worst nightmare.
Agreed.
That's why I don't have a mustache.
That's right.
Yeah, if you have a mustache, everything always sticks to it.
I know the cheese always gets stuck in your beard.
Yeah, and I
You don't even really have a beard.
I don't have
either.
a beard, but just kind of it's just
Stubble.
Stubble on there. But anyway, yeah, get that booger off your mustache, River.
Oh, I wonder if I'm assuming somebody told him. Hopefully.
Oh, if his parents probably
Later,
saw the
after the
interview.
fact.
His parents probably saw the interview and were just dying.
You got a boogery.
Speaking of boogers.
Speaking of boogers.
Yeah, Dan the podcast guy. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
was like, what?
I don't know. He'll hear this and kill me, but he's a good
I'm
sport.
surprised.
But anyway,
he
no,
hasn't killed us yet.
Dan the podcast guy, we were talking last week about
Gingers.
And he actually is Irish.
100% Irish.
And after he edited the podcast and
clarified for us.
Yeah, and clarified everything and sent everything back
Oh,
to
you're
me.
going to read it?
Yeah, he sent me an email. And the email says, because we were saying, is Dan a ginger or what? I don't even know. I think he is.
What?
But he sent me a picture wearing the Life with Eric hat next to a Guinness sign when he was down in the Bay Area. And he said,
I thought he
to
was
possibly
in Vegas.
no, now he's in the Bay Area, Monterey.
Oh, okay.
And he sent another picture. You haven't seen it yet.
Another picture. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
And then he says everything's all scheduled for Wednesday at noon.
You don't need to hear that part.
To possibly help the debate, my being ginger depends on perspective. My beard grows in red, but otherwise I have dirty blonde hair. But I am 100% Irish, so I am a genetic ginger.
Ah, okay.
It solves the issue.
He's a genetic ginger.
Yeah, and we'll continue drinking Jamesons and ginger.
And ginger.
Yeah. Looks like you're drinking Jamesons.
I'm not
today.
drinking.
What are you drinking again?
Drinking. I went to go get what I normally drink, which looks like milk when it's not. And they didn't have any of the creamed spice rum I like. So they had a Captain Morgan orange vanilla flavor.
And that's what you're drinking.
So I thought I'd just try it because it sounded kind of fun. And I just added soda water, and it kind of tastes like a creamsicle.
Kylie, what she does, she goes to Total Wine.
I do.
And she spent like an hour in there walking up and down the aisles like it's a candy store, like it's a
little
toy
bit.
store or something.
I didn't on this one. I was in and out.
Yeah, but you usually just go up and down like you're at Target.
I do kind of
But
enjoy
you do that
it.
Total Wine. You always
kind
come
of
home with
enjoy it.
random stuff like this bottle of Captain Morgan
And
orange.
it's pretty good.
And we'll try it.
You tasted it and enjoyed it.
I
I
did.
think. Maybe
did.
you maybe just said that to me.
It was pretty good. I mean, I still like my drink better. The rest
The
of
drink
our,
that you spilled on the ground?
yeah. Spilled it fucking everywhere. That's why we had to start over the podcast. Did I already
That's
say
why I
that?
took my carpets clean.
I'm not sure.
Yes, we
Anyway,
said that.
this week, Rob from G&E Painting,
Oh, yeah.
who's one of our sponsors, he had sent social media sent a picture of a toilet attached to in the
Oh,
bumper.
yes.
It was a bumper.
To your hitch.
It was a bumper dumper.
It was, yeah.
And he says, "Hey Eric, next time you got to take a shit on the side of the road, get one of these."
I
thought
mean,
that was
maybe
pretty,
you need that.
I thought it was pretty fun. That was a joke. That can't be real, right?
We should have Googled it. We didn't.
Let's
I'm
hear.
going to Google it, though.
Let's hear from our sponsors.
This segment of Life with Eric is brought to you by
G&E Painting and Drywall, servicing Reno, Tahoe, and Truckee areas for over 25 years.
Call G&E today for all of your painting and drywall needs.
I think you can call G&E and get a bumper dumper.
You should ask.
Yeah. That's a side
Cool
business.
side business.
A side business, yeah. I'll start selling them. I'll start selling them on the air
There
here.
you go.
Every bumper dumper I sell, I will give Rob another plug.
Okie dokes.
What? That's a fair deal, right?
I mean,
You're like,
I might.
okay.
All I can
yeah.
think about
Only
is
on
what,
YouTube you can see her roll her eyes at me.
right. All I can think about is what you do with that bucket when you're done.
Ditch it.
So you have to buy a new bucket
Yeah, no,
every day?
Ditch it on the side of the road. That's for sure.
Awesome. Healthy. Great for the environment.
Further things on social media, people really like the pictures and comment a lot about the pictures of us at the Tiki Bar.
I don't even know what pictures
Yeah,
were on the
we had
Tiki
kind of a pictures of the Tiki Bar and also pictures of us at the wedding. So I think
Oh.
people like pictures of us. So
on
that's-
vacation?
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
I don't know if it's necessarily us or us on vacation.
Maybe it's us on vacation
I
or we
feel
talk
like the
about it or
vacation
whatever.
ones go
you know?
better.
And then
Or us tan. Maybe
Right.
that's it.
right. And then I don't know if anybody out there listens to the podcast Your Mom's House, but it's pretty popular. But people kind of compare us to their
Styling?
podcast. Yeah, and I noticed that they host like 6 different podcasts. So I think we would be a good fit to be in with their family there. So
I mean, that's nice. I don't think you should pimp out other people's podcasts so they listen to them and not us.
don't listen to them.
Right. There you go.
But whatever, you can listen to them if you want.
You should listen to us first, though.
But listen to us first.
Keep
if you can-
subscribing and listen.
Yeah, keep subscribing.
Did you get paid for that advertisement, or did I not know about that?
That's true. I should.
Are you making some money on the
But
side?
yeah,
you were
that's just a
telling me
little bit of
about?
my research there. Funniest thing that I've seen on the internet this week, and I
Funniest thing?
showed you. People can take a look at it.
I don't know if it's funny.
Oh yeah, it's not funny.
It's not
actually.
funny at
I mean, It's not
all.
funny. So Matthew Stafford from the Los Angeles Rams.
I like when people fall also, and that's not funny.
Right, that wasn't even funny. There was a photographer on stage at the celebration party, and Matthew Stafford and his wife were on stage. And the photographer they were posing for a picture, and she was stepping backwards, and she fell off a stage about 8 foot high. And Matthew Stafford said, "Oh my God!" turned his back and took a drink of water and walked away. And the girl went down like 10 feet. The wife
8
proceeded.
feet?
Yeah, 8 feet.
You said 8 feet before. It's
100
getting,
feet,
it's getting bigger.
20 feet, 100 feet. I know. I caught a fish this big. Jeez Louise. But anyway, the wife proceeded to go help her, and he ended up actually paying for all her hospital
I mean,
bills and
that's
everything.
very generous.
It is, but I think-
he only
don't-
did it because he got shit for
I
ignoring her.
think he got caught for ignoring her. Yeah. So if
I
anybody,
mean, which I think he, if I am remembering correctly from before the photographer, I believe he was not sober.
yeah, no, I doubt he was.
And so I get it, your
I'm sure he
mind's
was
not
drunk.
thinking correctly, but it's pretty bad.
Yeah, the wife went over and helped him. But
If
then
I
he's
fell
like,
off a stage, would you help me?
yeah, I would probably help you.
Yeah.
I'd probably help you.
You'd probably help me.
His wife didn't fall off the stage. He probably helped her.
I
It's
know, but
just
still.
some random photographer. So I.
I mean,
But yeah,
yes, I
go,
would help
go on
somebody.
YouTube, put Matthew Stafford
It is pretty bad.
and photographer or whatever, and you'll see it. And I was showing Kylie
It
before
was
we,
pretty bad.
before we got on the air, but
And I hadn't heard or seen that one, surprisingly. People magazine did not post it this week. That's where I get my news.
okay. I had a shoot this week in Heavenly.
Oh, yes.
Kind of lifestyle shoot, and one little funny thing. We had to take the gondola up to the top of Heavenly.
What? The gondola.
Gondola. God damn it! What is it
I
called?
think we need to get you some like language and speech lessons.
Why do you? The only reason I married is you because you can correct my grammar.
The gondola.
What is it called?
It's a
Gondola.
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 I call it a gondola.
Okay, I got on the gondola. Is that it?
That's how I pronounce
So
it.
so there was a video photographer, and there was a photographer, and there was me, and then there was my fake wife, whatever you want to call
Yep.
it, Valerie. And so
Valerie.
Valerie, call me,
Yep.
come and see.
Did you sing that to her?
I didn't even think about it. I
Ah.
never even thought about it. She probably looked at me like, "What? You're an asshole."
I mean, I don't know if she'd call you an asshole. She'd probably
The
just think you're a
same
weirdo.
boy used to be. Oh,
Okay, we're getting a little
Okay.
into this
I don't
here.
really know the words actually.
I mean, actually, I think you got them all
Oh,
right,
okay, there we go.
surprisingly. I don't know how, but
Surprising. So anyway, we have to get on the gondola. So the photographer guy goes and buys us tickets for the gondola, which is $80 round
that's
trip.
insane.
That's more like I don't know what a ski ticket is, but you just
Not 80, I
yeah,
can tell you
it's
that.
$80 to
Probably
go.
like
So
180.
there's a single line on the one side of the gondola and a 4-person or 3-person or whatever on the other side. So we're in the 4-people line. So we get on the gondola, and as it comes around, the singles are popping in. But they're shooting video and pictures in the gondola.
So they can't have any like singles in there. Randos. You can have randos.
yeah. So this girl starts getting in with her skis and stuff, and we start pushing our hands on her and pushing her out the gondola.
No.
And this one guy is going ape shit. What are you guys doing? Yelling at the girl. You don't listen to them. You get on there. We're still pushing her out.
No, yeah.
We're
You
pushing
have to
her out
sign
'cause-
consent and shit for that.
Yeah,
no.
so we're pushing her out, and the guy was screaming at us like, "You fuckers!" and stuff. And this
Ooh, what
a
guy?
guy that worked at Heavenly.
Oh,
he
you're
was
like,
yelling
you
at
know
us,
we're filming,
and-
you moron.
And then he was yelling at the girl and everything else too. But we shoved her out, and then
Like, no.
then we just filmed going up. They took video.
Right,
and
you're like, we're
stills and
really like.
stuff. Yeah. You want to hear a weird thing? And
What?
I don't think this guy's gonna listen to the podcast.
Did you fart in the gondola?
No.
Oh.
So we had to. We got it. It's kind of bad.
What does that mean?
I haven't told you. I just thought of
I
it.
know you. You didn't actually tell me anything about this shoot.
No. So we get up to the lodge up there, and we have these Adirondack chairs.
Hmm.
And so we're sitting in the Adirondack
Love an
chairs.
Adirondack
As soon as we sit down, they're setting up the shot and everything.
Somebody farted.
These two fuckers lay behind us on their snowboards and take out their snowboards, like lay behind us.
That's
So
odd.
the photographer
Okay.
gets all mad.
He's all,
we have to-
hey.
We
yeah.
have to move everything.
Wait,
And then we move everything. The guys scoot down behind us again.
they wanted to be in the
no,
shot?
They have no idea what they're doing. They're just young guys. And so anyway,
okay.
so he runs to the thing. He's got to get drinks or whatever. So he gets
Yeah.
the girl like let's say a hot chocolate with whipped cream on it,
Mm-hmm.
and he gets me a Bloody Mary.
Oh,
So
funny.
so I'm taking a couple sips, and he
You're
goes,
like, I gotta
he
drink
goes,
it.
he goes, it's a
You-
real Bloody Mary. You know, you can't. I said, well, I'll just take some sips of it. You know, it's good.
Just so I don't spill. I gotta put it down
yeah,
a little.
yeah, because you're not supposed to drink on shoots.
Right.
And I'm like, there's four of
It's
us.
fine.
I think we're
Yeah.
fine. So anyway,
What'd
I
you
take
do?
I take the peppercini out,
Oh
right?
no, yeah.
And I bite the peppercini and I put the stub back in it. 'Cause I
Ew,
didn't wanna throw-
gross.
I
Yeah.
didn't want to throw it on the ground, right? And
Just throw it
so
out the snowboard.
so I'm taking some sips of that whole thing, right? And then afterwards, he's like, I'm like, oh, I don't really want this. So he has another cup and he goes, well, I actually wanted the photographer.
Oh my god!
So
and
he
you
dumps
drank
the-
your stub?
Yeah, he dumps the whole thing in with the stub and everything.
Oh
and I
no!
just started laughing because I'm like, oh my god, I dumped the whole stub in.
This is how people get COVID. Or the flu.
I'm like, is he
Or
gonna no,
herpes.
but is he gonna just get it the stub of the pepperoni and like
hopefully
swallow
got
it
stuck.
in his mouth?
No,
and be like,
hopefully he got stuck under ice.
right. Or
It's
he
'cause it
just
was on the
ate
top and
Or
now
maybe
it's
he
on the
just
bottom.
Ate it. And
No.
I could not stop. We
He
had
didn't
about
eat
an
it.
hour and a
Oh,
half
no,
of the
and
shoot
you're
left.
just
I could
all-
not stop thinking about that. I thought he's throwing it away. He poured it in a cup and
He's
drank
like,
it.
I'm gonna drink this.
Right. He was gonna drink it. You know.
How come
so.
he can drink and you can't?
Well, no, he said I could have it,
Oh,
but
okay.
I didn't. With my last incident with a Bloody Mary, I did not want
Right.
to keep it. But
And
all I could stop thinking, I'm like, oh my god, the guy,
There's a
he just keeps
pepperoni
drinking it.
stub.
Like he's drinking my pepperoni
stub.
stub.
Stem.
Yeah, stem. With my germs all over it.
It's alcohol. It'll kill it.
Yeah.
The vodka will kill
But
it.
it was just a weird. I'm like, oh my god, he's drinking my like trash.
Just a small bit of trash.
You know what else I put in there? You know the paper to the straw. I just put it in the Bloody Mary because I thought I was throwing it away. So he's drinking that too.
Dissolved paper.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
I know. Because you were drinking it, so I know you wouldn't put it on there.
The last thing with my acting thing, I did a scene with Jazz, who was a guest on episode 25, actually.
How do you remember what episode?
Because I know
That's
every
impressive.
fucking thing about this podcast. I'm
I
a
don't.
podcast genius. Episode
Okay.
25 is we had Jazz. He was the Power Ranger. But he had a big audition, and I think he's real close to getting a part on the CW show as the Batman CW show. And technically, it ends up being Robin or something like that. It's a big role.
I don't think it's.
So this could be his.
Is it a Batman? I know what you're talking about. I
It's-
don't think
it's-
it's called Batman.
It's
though.
something with
Yeah.
Batman. And it's a Batman deal, Gotham City, and all that
Yeah.
shit. But anyway, this could be a
That's
big
cool.
breakthrough to him. So I got to make
Good
sure I talk to him as
luck.
soon as he gets his role. You're going back on the podcast after you shoot this thing.
Right.
Get some more viewers or whatever.
Well, we have to pay him then.
No,
Is his
every-
agent
no.
gonna make us?
We pay him in chicken tacos.
No, he doesn't want chicken tacos anymore.
Yeah, we'll give him spaghetti.
He wants Italian, which is my specialty.
That'll be fine. That'll be fine. But anyway,
I make a mean
We've,
lasagna, Jazz.
we've danced through this podcast and babbled along, and I don't know how it's going to turn out. But Kylie, last call. Who we cheersing today?
First, I would really like to cheers to the hot tub people
Yeah,
that
finally
came and installed their new hot tub cover, which this sounds like a privileged white girl problem, and it is. And
Yeah, because we're gonna go hot tubbing tonight.
we haven't been able to use our hot tub since Christmas.
I saw them. Was it a guy and a girl?
No,
or
I think
two?
it was two guys.
I think it
but
was a guy and a
I
girl.
don't think it was.
But anyway,
But
thank you, guy and girl.
They
or two
came and
guys.
replaced it. Finally came in. They came and replaced it, and I'm so excited because winter is my favorite hot tubbing season.
That deserves the cheers
It does.
for sure.
Yep. And since I already earlier today cheered mom to be Steph, let's do a little cheers to
Cousin
baby.
Steph.
Yeah, baby Franco.
Is it Frank? Is it Frank? The boy's name named Franco?
What? It's a girl, and their last name is Franco.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
I know. I'm just joking.
Are you?
Yeah, I kind of.
Okay.
Kind of.
Wow.
Subscribe or follow us on wherever you listen to your podcast, or just go to our website, Kiki, at www.lifewitheric.com.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and a closer look into my life with Eric. For all of our listeners out there, remember, it's always happy hour here.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Love you, baby.
Love you. I think I proved it's always happy hour.
Good job today.